Hey everyone, Aaron here, Fast Forward Race Cars. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to actually show you us putting the floor back in this car. Actually, we're going to take it back out, prep the floor, and then put it back in. And on this one, we're actually going to show you us working on it. We're going to deliver on that. We're going to show you us in action. And then also too, I'm going to show you a little bit of the dash. We always find surprises on these cars when we take the windows out, and this one was no different. We pulled the window out and there was some rust right under the window, and I started repairing it, but I think I'm going to try to find a new dash because I'm not really happy with it, and we'll see what's out there. They got some aftermarket stuff, so I'll make a decision on that. But anyways, stay tuned. We're going to show you right now how we do this floor, and I think you're going to like it. back out, and we prepped it to get the final install in the Nova. And I want to just show you the final steps that we're doing here after they put the floor in, and I just want to show you how they go about doing the welding and just finishing off the welds at the end. But anyways, as you've seen, the floor is out. We punch the holes in the floor, prep the metal so we can get better welds. We sand off that E-coat, and then once we put the floor back in, some areas, what we'll do is when the seams don't really want to line up good or pull together, we'll put a nut and a bolt in there and draw them together. And some situations we'll put like zip screws in there to pull them together. You can see it right there. Then we do the welds. We'll take the screws out, the bolts out, and we'll weld them up. As you can see here on the frame rails, we marked the frame rails underneath the floor prior to putting the floor in, and we drilled the holes in, and we're going to weld from the inside out. That way we can sand the welds and it will look factory. From underneath you won't see any welding, and it'll be attached to the floor perfectly. And then another thing we did, we put the firewall in, and we started welding here, and Charles went and smoothed it out. There's actually spot welds here, and you can see that there's some that need to be sanded yet. But that's the finished result when we're done. You can't even tell that it's been welded. We didn't weld over here because we're going to cut this section out, as I mentioned earlier in the other video, and we're going to put new sheet metal, and then that's going to be all smooth. And then in the end, we will smooth it out with body filler. Also, too, what I want to mention too, though, I didn't do in any of the other videos, we actually took the dash out, took the dashboard out because there was rust here. You might have saw that in the video. We took the dash out, and then I actually found upper dash on Marketplace, and I ended up knowing the guy, and he gave it to me for 30 bucks. So you can see in the videos the dash put in there. I didn't do any video of me doing that, but I actually did that when Marty and Charles were prepping the floors and whatnot. But if I don't have it in the video, I took a picture of it, and I'll put it at the end so you guys can check that out. But the whole dash comes out anyways, because when we do the roll cage, the way I like to do my roll cages is I'll put a dash bar welded in here, and I'll make that permanent, and then my A-pillar bars intersect that bar. The only difference from doing that, you have to add gussets to be NHRA approved, and when we have the cage certified, we have to put them extra gussets in. But I like doing it that way because it's easier to bend the tubes, and then I can kick out the lower part of the A-pillar anywhere I want on the bottom here. But that's pretty much it for the floor install. We're going to go ahead and finish the welding and sand them, and it's going to look like we never even were in there welding and cutting. And then from that point on, we will start the roll cage, and we're going to cut the tubs out and start the rear suspension. And we'll just keep moving forward on this build. Again, thanks for chiming in on these videos, and again, we'll see you on the next one.